Hey guys, TheZombieBarney here, along with Zeke Goggles, Zach, and it's been a hell of a long ass time since he's been around. What's up, Zach?
Hey, not much. How y'all doing?
Anywho, some things are going to be going on in this video, and last video that you guys probably just watched and all, you had a little Life 101 with me, and in which case then I kind of prompted Zach into being willing to give his review of the game. Because in the gaming community that we are a part of, the one that I founded, Zach's actually dropped a few reviews on games here and there before in the past. So he is a person. Fuck, you can't talk, bro.
It's okay.
He's a person with an opinion, and that's not necessarily bad, And Zach, what did you just ask me?
I was gonna ask you, what was your rating out of 1 out of 10? What was your rating for the game overall?
Overall, okay. By overall, are you saying I should also
Take the
factor
game
in?
as a whole, what it is. Taking the
So,
game
so
as a
I
whole,
should
what it
be.
is.
So I should factor in bugs and stuff, huh?
Yes, you're gonna factor in everything. You're gonna factor in the bugs. You're gonna factor in the cards. You're gonna factor in the pros, stuff like that.
8 out of 10, maybe
8
7.5,
out of 10?
maybe 7.5.
7.5?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So we would say it's an okay game or a good game.
The game crashes on me a lot, man, and so
It's,
like factoring in the bugs, that drops the score pretty hard for me.
yeah, likewise. Um, because my rating is a 6 out of 10.
Damn.
Um, so it's a little lower than what most people think. Starting off with the pros, the one thing I love is there's almost no loading screens. I think that's amazing. Especially the only time there is kind of a loading screen, but not particularly, is that when you warp, it takes a little bit. I would say that's a loading screen, but it's very
Black
uh,
holes as well. Black holes as well. Yeah.
black
But I
holes
mean
as hell. Yeah,
that's
any
kind
kind
of
of warp
understandable
situation.
though. I mean, you gotta kind of think of the sheer mass of the sheer scale of everything.
No, I'm surprised. I'm surprised they limited to that much. You know what
It's
I mean?
math.
So
It's math.
I'm pretty happy. Like there's no loading screens.
Yeah.
Um, Another pro is I love the crafting system. I think it's unique. Uh, what I love about this is that on one planet you're not gonna find everything you need.
Yeah. And
Um,
how not even necessarily in one system.
yeah, yeah, depending on what system you're in. And I think that's kind of cool. I really find that interesting. It's more that brings into the survival, and
Yeah.
practically upgrading a thing.
Well, I don't know if Ben or Edward told you, but I've already got my exosuit to max. I believe I have my multi-tool at max, and I have a 28 slot ship.
Yeah, so you're pretty up. I actually just restarted about 2 hours ago
You
because
restarted?
I restarted.
Whoa.
I restarted. I restarted because I wanted to get it in a fresh, because I didn't really pay attention in the first part of the game. I was kind of like trying to get my ship ready. I want to go see the things. So I took
Yeah.
my time and stuff.
Doing your.
But
Oh,
what can I
wow. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
so I
sorry.
had when I restarted, before I restarted, I had the whole warp engine, the whole warp drive fully upgraded. So I had the three upgrades plus the hyperdrive.
Yeah.
So I can beast out 1,000 light years within just one jump, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Um, I started doing the Atlas thing, but I kind of drifted away. When I first got the game, I said, hey, I'm gonna do the Atlas thing. I did 3 Atlases. I got 3 of the stones. And then I was like, I'm gonna go venture off a little bit. Eventually, I ran out of room, so I sold them, which is the biggest mistake you can do. Because then I started continuing the Atlas thing, and I got to the 10th Atlas. I only have 7 stones, but you need 10 stones to create a new star. So unfortunately, I could not create a new star, which
Oh
kind of pissed
no.
me off.
Shit, dude. I can't believe we're talking about that on camera right now. So that's actually dealing with the main story and everything, the whole Atlas, and from what I read and stuff, given you actually got there, so you can definitely completely prove me wrong here. But from what I read, and this is spoilers, viewers. So skip a little bit ahead if you need to. Or pause video now. Go to the next one. Whatever. Who cares? So from what I read on Kotaku, is that it's not creating a new star, it's creating an entire new galaxy, is what I heard. So it makes you start over from zero.
I don't know what the outcome was. However, I do know it said, well, what it said was create new star, which a star is technically a solar system. So it could be a galaxy.
Well, yeah.
I'm thinking it's more
It adds to the 18 quintillion?
Yeah, it adds to the 18 quintillion. That's what I think it happens. I'm not completely sure though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the outcome. I didn't look at any YouTube videos discussing what the ending is. I haven't. All I know is that to get to the Galaxy of the Center, you're probably gonna have to play this game for about 200 hours. I'm having a little, because I tried to get to the center as fast as possible. I spent probably 20 hours, and I didn't go anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah, how far did you get?
I got to 14,000.
14,000 or 140,000? Light years away.
I gotta check. It's one or the other. Everyone starts around 17, 18. Everyone starts around.
No, everybody starts around 170,000.
Okay, so yeah, I was 140,000 away.
Okay, so you still had a really long way to go. Merlin right now is sitting at like 168 or something.
I jumped 30 times, 1,000 light years each.
Nice.
And I use black holes, and black holes, let me tell you folks, they don't work. Okay? I don't care who anyone says, they do not work. They don't work for shit.
Well, I've only gone through one black hole right now, so far, and it bumped me about like maybe 3,000.
But did it bump you towards the Galaxy Center, or did you bump it away from the towards the Galaxy?
It was towards.
It did?
Yeah.
Because when I did it, I was the exact same distance away, but I was in a different part of the...
So in other words, it like moved you sideways.
Yeah, it moved me sideways. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, I was like, I wasted that space anomaly on nothing. So that kind of, that really grinds my gears, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, Peter Griffin. Yeah.
It was definitely, it was like a fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they're fucking playing with me or some shit. So, to move to the cons, the things I don't like any kind of combat in this game is very dull, it's very bland, it's very there. It's there.
Have you gotten to fight one of the walkers, sentinels?
Yes, I fought one of the walkers. That's interesting. Definitely, the NPCs are good. That's not the problem. The problem is the combat system.
Yeah.
I don't like the combat system, especially within flight. Maybe it's just because we're using PS4 controllers and it's not a mouse and a keyboard. That could be a reason.
No. I think what it is like, by the way that you're putting it, you're making it sound by like flight controls. The flight controls aren't something intricate or anything like that, like how it is on Battlefield or PlanetSide, you know, where it takes a lot of learning how to actually fly. Whereas in this, really all you need to do is use left analog.
Yeah. So, well, one thing is it's just so bland because it gives you this. Use the photon cannons, which is what I use.
Yeah.
Once you get one hit on them, it starts doing this auto thing. We just gotta aim in that section. I think that's kind of boring. It's kind of bland.
Yeah,
and
that's true. There is a shitload of aim assist. There's a shitload of aim assist.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, my in the video I did earlier today, I was talking about how aim assist was fucking probably my biggest issue with the game is aim assist, because there's also aim assist for looking at things that aren't even targets to kill, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it makes fucking looking around feel all janky and everything at times.
Yeah. So, it just feels very bland. I wish there was more weapons, because usually there's only 2 weapons for the multi-tool. There's 2 weapons for the ship. All right. So basically, the ship has its phase beam and it has its proton cannon.
Yeah.
And then the multi-tool has its mining beam, which, and then that, well, I guess has 3 weapons. and then it has
Yeah.
the boltcaster, and then it has a grenade launcher. This grenade launcher is by far my favorite weapon in the game. Like, that thing is so fun to use.
Oh, I'm about to be doing something crazy with it here in a moment, once you're done.
Yeah.
But, go ahead.
Oh, so I gotta read this thing I'm playing right now. Hold on. You go ahead and
Okay.
keep talking. I gotta read this.
Yeah. So viewers, what you might be able to tell from the title, I'm not sure. What I want to name the title is Digging a Hole to China, but I'm pretty sure if I name the title of this video that, I might have like some issues on YouTube, you know, because of China and everything right there. But essentially on this moon, I'm going to dig a hole from this trading post just straight down to the center and past that and see what happens. Right? So that's step one, what I'm gonna do. Step two is go to a different part, do the exact same thing, and see what happens then. And then do it again. And there will be some cuts in the video, more than likely, and everything. But I want to see if I do this enough time, will like some Silver Surfer effect happen and it will destroy the moon? Maybe? Right?
I don't know.
Like, Zach, did you at all think about, well, you know what, maybe it's time for me to dig a hole?
Oh no, I've done that already.
But how far did you go?
There's only a certain limit you can go down to, and then it starts. You just can't go down any farther.
Okay, well,
It's like bedrock.
We'll see.
But
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see how far I can get down. I got 3,000 plutonium on me, and just in case, you know, it gets very unlivable down there, I've got 1,000 titanium on me. So.
Okay. Unlivable? Oh, for your suits.
Yeah, hazard protection and stuff.
Yeah, hazard protection works quite well in this game. I like that.
Yeah. Alright. Anywho, did you finish reading your thing?
What? Yeah, I finished reading it like a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the ship. I made 2 warp cells and I put them into the hyperdrive, and I was gonna get this ship. And I fucked up. Whatever. Another thing, so I was talking about cons. I got one more like straight up con I just dislike, but it's just because of the PS4's hardware and stuff. I think is that when you fly into a planet, you can't really see anything until you get really up close, and it kind of phases in and phases out. That's an annoying fact because you can pass by something that could generally just help you on your aid on your journey. So
yeah, you're talking about how they do rendering.
Yeah, rendering, you know, stuff like that.
Well, that's another case where you gotta take in consideration about, you know, all the info that's trying to remember for the system that you're in. So it makes the rendering a little bit difficult at times. And yeah, I know that kind of rendering sucks ass. And there's a lot of excuses you can use, but at the same time, there's a lot of counter arguments you can use at the same time. And it really seems like you can't get fucking that deep at all here in this moon. Like, was your bedrock met with water?
No, my bedrock was just straight up rock. It looked the exact same as whatever the top surface was.
Oh, well, not mine. Mine goes straight to this fucking, like, pool of water underneath, and... Yep. I can't get past, man. Some bullshit. No!
So, yeah.
There went my whole thing.
So right now, but to be honest, so I restarted this thing. I'm pretty glad I restarted because I'm venturing off now and I'm realizing what it was at the beginning, the tutorial completely. I'm still doing the tutorial, kind of, because I'm still trying to get the Polo and Nada, who are the Space Anomaly captains.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty cool how you run into Space Anomalies. Now, this game it's one other thing that it's not a con. It could be. For me, it is. To most people, you know, any game has it. Every game, someone has it. It's repetitive. It's a grinding game. So
Yes. Yeah.
it's very, yeah. It's one of those.
Can't
So it's the
ignore
same
my
thing over and over again.
can't ignore my gift from earlier in the group chat.
What GIF? Which
It was
one?
just a big old ass fucking flashy grind. That's all it was.
Oh, I saw you post that. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because this, like, there is a lot of grinding to it, right? And so, I mean, okay, one of the excuses that can definitely be made is that this is Hello Games' first project. Well, it's their second project, but
What was the
it's
first one?
some indie dirt bike game and stuff that didn't really get anywhere. It was very small time. It was very small time. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember seeing the whole thing about Hello Games and stuff like that before No Man's Sky came out. Like the day that No Man's Sky came out, I watched that, and I still can't remember the fucking name of it. Now that's gonna fucking just bug the shit out of me. God damn it. Anywho, so this is their second game, and it's a massive game. Fucking absolutely massive.
But they didn't make it well, the one thing is they could say it's a massive game, but they didn't create the massive game, technically, so to speak.
Go on.
Well, they created an algorithm.
Yes.
To,
a formula. That's what I was going to go about with. Yeah. That in order to create the game that how they have, they use math.
Yeah. Now, one thing I could,
math did it.
you know, I'm no game director. I'm no producer. I'm no whatever. I'm a consumer, just like most of us who want to play this game and have bought it already, who are playing it.
Yeah.
One thing I wish though, because I know Hello Games has 12 or 13 people.
I'm pretty sure
for 12
it's probably
or 13,
gone up in number. I thought it was
okay.
I thought it gone up to 15. I don't know.
Okay, well even in below 20, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Well, what 20 people have done is they did make an extreme accomplishment. They did an outstanding job of what they've done for 5 years with 15 or less manpower. Yeah, with their limited manpower, they made something incredible. Now, you know, a lot of people have probably bought this game. I'm not sure how many people have, but their stock has probably rised up, and they're probably gonna, you know, hire more people, start creating a new project, or keep patching this game, which I wouldn't mind if they keep patching this game, or add some more stuff and stuff. I've heard some things where they may
multiplayer,
add base building.
Yeah, base building.
I think multiplayer is a little. I don't think multiplayer is gonna happen.
Well,
so,
it's still, like Sean Murray said, that's a shared universe, right?
Yeah.
And he has talked about multiplayer and all. And goddamn, I talked about this earlier today too. So, like, Sean Murray at first was talking about how it's not a multiplayer game of what normal standards depict as a multiplayer game, right? And that was back when No Man's Sky first came about and everything like that. And people were asking, what is No Man's Sky, this and that, and, you know, before the hype train became overhyped, you know?
Yeah.
And so Sean Murray was pretty adamant saying that it's not about multiplayer. It's not, the game's not meant to be played about multiplayer and everything, you know? It's not necessarily about meeting up with your friends and everything like that. It's about adventuring on your own, learning what it's like to be in a situation where you're all by yourself in a massive universe. In other words, in a nutshell, Loneliness Simulator 2016. Now, as the hype went on, Sean Murray did eventually give in. I remember seeing this too on both YouTube, IGN, other things. Sean Murray did eventually give in and eventually said, yes, multiplayer is a thing. You can meet up with your friends. The odds of that happening are astronomically low, given its 18 quintillion planets, and they don't give you the tools to meet up with your friends. That said, Sean Murray was completely mind-fucked on day one when two streamers that are friends started off in the same system together.
Yeah.
And Sean Murray said at the time then, on Twitter, that the reason why they weren't able to see each other is because the servers are so massively overblasted. And I learned that just a few hours ago, honestly. Just a few hours ago. I just saw the post about that and everything. And that's the only reason why people weren't able to see each other. Now, you may be playing and not really experience server issues and stuff like that, but you gotta think about how the servers and how multiplayer necessarily is done in this shared experience. It's a shared universe. It's not like matchmaking or MMO servers. It's done differently. Everything's so spread out, but it still has an effect where people seeing each other, obviously, is affected, but you playing by yourself, not really, considering this game can be played offline. Matter of fact, while we're online right now, and I'm going to be risking crashing my game when I do this. See this? I'm clearly talking to Zach right now, and Zach, you can't see this moment, but I'm clearly talking to Zach right now through PlayStation Plus, through being online, and I have lost connection to online services for No Man's Sky right now.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, it's because of how many people are playing. The servers are flooded.
Personally, I don't believe you could ever. The only way, like, if there was a possibility, you know, I don't think you'd be able to see any other players. I think you'd be seeing what they could discover, which is cool, but I don't think you could ever see another player. I don't think it's multiplayer.
Yeah.
It hasn't been, and it has not been clearly stated if it is or if it isn't. You know, Sean Murray says it is. The box, the thing that I saw was on PSN. It says it's single player only. You know, the people in Europe are getting a box that says multiplayer play. It's all confusing. No one knows what's going on about that section.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There's a lot of misleading information going all over the place. That's true.
So.
And as days go by, as months go by, it will all be explained. Everything will hit some sort of normalcy. As how any new game release happens of any kind of sheer size. Like the way this is going right now is like a new MMO hitting the scene out of nowhere. People are still trying to figure things out, you know?
Yeah. It definitely, it's an okay game.
Okay, so viewers, you saw my ship parked right here next to this fucking landing pylon. And now here you see it once they finally get back to it after this 23 minutes of recording. It's not even on the ground and it's crooked in the air. Oh, not just that. It's fucking sliding. It's gliding along. It's not even stationary. Let's see, can I get on top of this and ride my way to victory? Nope, I get on top of it. It has space mechanics. Oh god, where are you going? Don't you dare go anywhere. Not without me. What the fuck is going on? Zach, oh, there we go. Oh,
what?
Okay. Dude, just wait till you see this video. That was fucking strange. That was the strangest shit for what the hell just went on. Alright.
Now, when I first started out too, though, I didn't start off on a great planet. Actually, I started off on a shitty ass planet.
Yeah, that can definitely happen. It's the whole RNG of the matter. The first planet I started off on. Oh damn. Well,
I was extreme cold.
Well, that's even worse than how I started. The way I started though, plutonium at first was really rare for me to find.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucked, but yeah. I mean, you know about digging holes and stuff like that. get out of the weather, right? Zach?
What was that? What'd you say? Sorry.
You can dig holes, go into caves to get out of weather effects.
Yes, I know that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So where is it?
But by far the grenade launcher, if you can get a grenade launcher, get a grenade launcher.
Oh, that's what I got going on right now, man.
That's the best thing to use.
On my current multi-tool, I've got, +1, +2, +3 grenade intensity, +1, +2 grenade damage, and +1, +2 propulsion. So that's what I got going on for it. Where the fuck is it? There it is. So you see that big bright light in the sky right there? That's, you know, fucking flaring up the screen like no problem. Viewers, we're about to go flying into the sun and see what happens. Yeah, baby. Zach, have you tried flying into the sun?
The sun?
Yeah. Every system has a sun. Every system
I'm going to right now. Is it good? Good things
I don't
happen?
know. This is my first time trying to do it, man. See what the fuck happens. Like, there's an achievement for surviving in Soul's conditions. Let's see, where is it?
Oh, that's extreme editions, dude.
Yeah, I know. Well, wouldn't technically, or for surviving one soul, right? Hopeful, extreme survival, survived 1.0 souls in extreme conditions. Wouldn't technically being next to the sun extreme conditions? Because every planet I've been to here recently has had hazards, and I haven't gotten anywhere next to that.
You have to land on the. You have to land on the planet and just stay there.
Ah.
Like you can't go on your ship either. You have to stand out and stuff. I don't know, it's weird.
Well, I'm gonna be flying here towards the sun for a little while, you know. I'm gonna be a Kid Icarus. And then after that, I'm gonna go back to a different fucking planet and see if I can dig a hole there. Because it's pretty upsetting to me if I can't just, you know, dig a huge hole all the way through the center.
Yeah, no. But I did have a, like, I don't know, do you have a fully upgraded ship with the hyperdrives? Ooh.
Oh man, your voice!
Yeah.
Cracked so hard right there, bro!
I was yawning. Anyway, do you have a, what kind of hyperdrives do you have?
I've got the hyperdrive and the warp reactor Sigma.
Oh, so you have the, which is the, you can only jump to like certain planets? Or you can jump to any kind of planet? You can't jump five galaxies, huh? Or 5 solar systems.
No, well, I haven't tried it yet. I mean, I just got the ship today and everything, so. And
like I had, like one upgrade lets you go to like red solar systems and green solar systems. The other upgrade lets you jump 5 or up to 500 light years, and then the other one adds on to it and says you can jump up to 1,000 light years.
Yeah.
So, which is it's so helpful.
Well, we'll see about that. Really, my upgrades that I've gone with so far have, I've got 4, photon beam upgrades, I've got 4 photon cannon upgrades, I got all 3 of the shield upgrades, I got all 3 of the, pulse jet upgrades, and I got 1, hyperdrive upgrade and a launch thruster. So.
Yeah. The launch thruster, you didn't find any upgrades for that, correct?
No, I haven't. I've been coming across the same upgrades for a long time now.
Yeah.
So.
Extreme winds.
Oh, extreme winds, generally means it's gonna be cold there, but I've had it before where it's hot during the day and ice cold during the night.
Yeah, right now it's hot.
Yeah.
That's not a reinforced door, is it? No, sweet.
Alright, am I? Oh, hey.
So what's your favorite species of race?
Oh, it would be the Vy'Keen for sure if it wasn't for how ugly they are. Other than that, it's the, wait, where's the enemy? Ow, shit, oh my god. I mean... Ah, I got you in my sights now, bitches. Oh god, I had no speed. There we go.
Finally got the grenade launcher blueprint. Hell yeah.
It would be the Vy'Keen if it wasn't for how ugly they are. I absolutely hate the GAC, so it's probably Corvax.
You hate the GAC? What?
Fuck yes, I hate the GAC. Are you really surprised to hear me say that I hate the GAC?
A little bit.
Oh my god, do you like the GAC?
I love the GAC. The GAC is where it's at, bro.
I bet you like the GAC in the ass, don't you?
No, not really. I just like the GAC.
Ooh, god, that's wrong.
They're a money civilization.
Yeah, well, I've had them dick me over several times, so... With RNG and everything.
They just don't like you, bro. They just don't like you.
Yeah, well, I never did anything to begin with for them not to like me. My first system was a GEX system.
My first system was a Vy'Keen system. And actually, Vikings are probably the least ones I like.
God damn, am I getting closer to the sun at all? This is all, like, this is all for the sake of science. You know?
I don't think you're ever gonna get close to the sun. Could you travel out solar systems by just driving?
Sean Murray said it is possible.
Oh, really?
He said it was possible. Doesn't know why anybody would do it, though. So.
He's calling me. I don't want to.
Whoa, okay. Okay, you say, I thought that's something going on in the game. What the fuck is going on?
No,
Okay,
someone's calling me and I just don't want to hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm definitely flying away from these planets. That's for sure.
So when's the last time you smoked?
What? Cigarettes?
Yeah.
That's what you mean, right? Not crack?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be crack. That's the thing. I ain't judging.
Dude, I can't even remember when I quit. Like...
Oh, okay, so you haven't smoked one since you quit. That's the answer I was looking for.
No, not
I know
once
you quit.
at all. Yeah.
Well, that's good, bro. That's good.
Well, I'm doing just fine. I've got no temptation to smoke at all. It smells nasty to me now. Always the craziest thing that happens whenever you quit smoking cigarettes is your sense of smell and your taste change, you know, to what a normal human person's is, instead of being so diluted and dumbed the fuck down. And there's pros to that, but like there's also some cons. Like for instance, now I can smell my own piss and my own shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. It used to be taking a shit could be a, you know, relaxing experience. You know, you're just dropping a deuce, you read the newspaper or something, you know, popping a squat, you know, popping a squat, there we go. It, you know, could be relaxing, therapeutic even. And oh my god, these waypoints are flipping the fuck out on my screen. But now, whenever I take a shit, the stench is so bad, I'm trying to shit as fast as possible to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, That's bad. I mean, for me, like, I'm probably increasing my smoking intake, which is a bad thing, I know. But,
Hmm.
all I do is work, so,
Yeah, you've been working so much that you've been God, what was that? 3 Doom videos back to back?
yeah, 3. It was 3 or 4. I think it was
Yeah.
4, actually.
Well, no,
No,
no, no, no, no. Three,
'cause you guys did
because
Overwatch instead,
yeah, yeah.
so it was 3.
Yeah. I mean, Doom's done though. Just so you
Is it
know.
done? We
Yeah,
are done with Doom?
because the last update that they had, which was like 13 gigs and everything like that, on SnapMap, god damn, it's like your voice fucking cracked earlier, and now every once in a while my voice is cracking. Thanks.
Yep, it's contagious.
Apparently. Let's get Julian in here. It'll sound funny as hell.
Dude, Julian was on earlier and I wanted to play with him so bad. And then he's like, dude, like, he texted me, he's like, my girl's over. And I'm like, shit. I was like, I know what that means, bro. No, you gotta do your own thing. I understand.
No
He was
way.
playing Siege. Me and him are playing Siege together now. Oh my god, it's so fun.
Here you are again. Here comes the sales pitch. I know it. I know it.
Man, I'm telling you, man, Siege is such a great game. I'm telling you. Anyone who's played it knows it's a great game. No, anyone that's played it will say nothing bad about that game. That's how good of a game it is. So, you and Merlin should just get 1 copy. You know what I mean? Just to try it out.
I'm good enough with No Man's Sky right now. You know,
I
here
understand.
playing
But if you're
this.
looking for a shooter, you know what I mean? If you're looking for a shooter, this is totally off topic of our video.
I
However,
know.
if you're looking for a shooter, I'm telling you, Rainbow Six Siege is by far one of the best games you can pick up. It irritates the fuck out of me how none of my friends play. Like, it's a small group of people. You know what? Actually, the freaking Rainbow Six Siege has more likes than Battlefield 4.
Okay.
I find that unbelievable.
Well, still Battlefield
Yeah.
1. So, but like, okay.
No, yeah,
for
Battlefield 1's gonna have
for
way
me
more,
right
but
now. Like after this first week of No Man's Sky hype. There we go. Is died down for me a little bit, right?
it's not a great game.
What? No Man's Sky?
Yeah, it's not a great game. It's got its promises, it's got its thing, but to be honest,
after the
nothing
hype's
new.
died down, and I'm hoping to get my sleeping schedule fucking fixed today because it's been all over the fucking place for the last month and a half. I'm intending on, pretty much saving No Man's Sky, typically just for video days and stuff like that. And on my off time, viewers, what I like to do is there are YouTubers out there that I do watch, and I read manga and I watch anime. And if I'm not doing one of those 3 things, I'm playing tarot. Fucking Zach here talked about Neverwinter, right? Which is a free-to-play MMO that recently came out on the PS4 and everything, right? The mechanics kind of play like Dragon Age Inquisition. Anywho, Zach in our group chat that we have on Facebook, fucking, he brings that up, and he kind of talks about it a little bit. He doesn't try overselling it like how he does Gay Pride 6 Siege.
It's an amazing Siege. You can't talk shit about Siege if you have not played it. Okay, first, it's such an amazing game, and it's so hard to get other people into it because sometimes it's just not the people's games. But anyway, go on. Neverwinter.
So he talks about Neverwinter, and I hop on that motherfucker. Well, I download it and everything, go through the whole painstaking process of that. I hop on it. Only one day was it that I got to see anybody else in the group chat fucking playing it that day, and that was Zach. That was the day that I was finally able to play, and he's level 26, and I just fucking started off, and so we can't necessarily play with each other because it would just be one shot and everything. I gotta do some catch up. So I'm playing like crazy and everything, learning the ropes of the game and stuff like that. He goes off, does his thing, and next fucking day I hop on. Him and Julian are playing Battlefield 4, and I fucking send both of them a message, hey, invite me to the party chat and everything, and I get ignored by both of them, and I fucking wait like 15 fucking minutes. And it's just like, god damn it, what the fuck? And then the day after that, I see them fucking on and everything for like a split moment because there was something I had to do, and then I had to hop off on my PS4, and I can't precisely remember what that was, but I remember seeing him. Well, not Zach. I remember seeing at least Julian and Ben playing Neverwinter together, and I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck am I getting ignored all of a sudden by everybody? What the fuck is going on?
I didn't know Ben was playing Neverwinter.
No, he did. I haven't seen him touch it since. It's just been
Oh,
Overwatch.
okay.
Yeah.
But he did play it though.
Yeah.
He told me he wasn't gonna get it. It wasn't his game, so I was like, okay. I was like, I'm still down for tomorrow. Tomorrow night we can still do those Neverwinter.
Well,
shit.
I've actually got things planned with Merlin for recording No Man's Sky because it's supposed to be Sundays are days to stream, right? And stream anything. And currently, right now, that's gonna end up being No Man's Sky because that's the new game that's out. Blah 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 blah. And Mondays are going to be dedicated No Man's Sky. And top that off, as far as to talk about Neverwinter, where I was getting at is that also on my off time, aside from YouTube, anime, manga, the other thing I do is I play Tarot online, which is an MMO. So,
Okay.
and I used to play the shit out of that when the game came out, and I've been off and on with that for years now. And because of Zach getting me to play a little bit of Neverwinter, that just awoke the sleeping giant in me that screams MMOs, and then it directed me towards Terra. So, Zach, in response to your Rainbow Six Siege, I have an MMO that I play in my off time.
Okay.
And that was a really long-winded way to answer to you.
I don't know what you're looking for.
I'm looking for these fucking waypoints to stop wigging the fuck out on my screen. Oh god, now my HUD's messing up? Dude, I've been flying so far towards the sun right now that everything is messing the fuck up for me. Like,
Really?
Yeah, like HUD-wise, I can't see any of the planets at all. They're all like grouped up back there. They all say
have a warp cell or something.
At the speed I'm moving at right now, which I'm not sure what fucking speed that is. Let's see. Here we go. Normal speed, about 70 units. At this speed to arrive back at the planets would take me 3 days. Now let's see.
No, you're pulse driving to the sun, right?
Oh, yeah, pulse driving. Not just boosting. L1, R1. That's what I was doing. Now let's see here. Well, it still says I'm in the system that I was currently in. Oh, I'm one system away from a black hole. Might be warping to that here very shortly. I at least want to see, since I'm this far out. Come on. There's gotta be one of those big space minerals. Oh, there's one. So, the description for Omegon is dark matter element, a hugely powerful, largely unknown, and entirely untested substance. Oh, great. Now I got fucking enemies to deal with? So just try a second one.
Yeah, I found the ultra rare stuff, and what I don't understand about it is that you don't build anything with it.
Well, which ones are you talking about? Like Omegon or
the purple ones?
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
What do you? I haven't found one item, at least in my other game, that I would build something with it.
Oh yeah, no, dude, it's like high-end stuff that's like at least +3.
Oh. Oh, for like maybe like technology upgrades or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where the fuck are these enemies at? So they must just be over there at those freighters. Alright, I've done just about everything I can do right now. I'm gonna go back. Because apparently I'm not making any fucking distance at all to that sun. It stayed the exact same size the entire time I was talking.
Yeah. So, do you attack enemy ships, like enemy freighter cargo ships, or no?
I haven't seen a enemy freighter cargo ship because I'm on good standing with everybody right now.
Well, yeah. Well, no, it doesn't really affect anyone. You just shoot
Well,
at
yeah.
it and it just takes it.
Yeah, cargo ships are faction related.
But it doesn't decrease your fraction for anything.
They should if you attack them too much.
I mean, I'm doing it right now. I mean, the only thing that comes after you is you got a couple sentinels coming after you and stuff.
Well,
That's about it.
I haven't done it because I'm just going off from what I heard. You know, through social media and shit like that, that if you attack a cargo ship, you risk losing faction. So, Merlin's attacked the space station. Sentinels come out and everything and attack you.
Yeah, can you actually blow up a space station? That's a good question.
I don't know. We'll find out in 12 minutes when I get back. Viewers, since it's gonna take such a while for me to get back, I'm gonna cut the video here, since apparently you can't be Kid Icarus and, you know, get burnt by the sun. I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'll pick up once I get back, you know, to quote-unquote civilization. So, yeah.